Hello guys, I'm Gregor Bearclaw. This is Bear Brand. Welcome back to another video. Today's video we are going to be talking about this camping hatchet. This is the Winzwon. I just had it. Winzwon, spelled Winzwon. Good luck. I can't pronounce much of that stuff very well. So, first of all, sorry for the fan. That's actually my heater going because I'm out here in the shop and it is freaking cold out here. So, before I continue getting distracted, I'm going to talk about this hatchet. So, straight out of the box, this is what you get. It's actually wrapped in a little package. But I should say I have no affiliation with this company. I bought this off Amazon for $16.99. And I bought it for a reason that you guys will find out in the future. But in the meantime, I'm going to undo this Velcro. I actually do like that. Then we have a button up here. Take that off. We're actually going to set the axe aside real quickly. I would like to talk about this little sheath. So, it does have a Velcro thing right there. Because taking the axe out top is a little bit difficult. Because this rivet right here kind of holds it down in there a little bit. And if you don't want to scrape your axe on that rivet on the inside, then or cut the thread, then you do have to take off this back part. Then it does have this belt loop. Very nice. So, it also does have this snappy button thing. But, yeah, so honestly, you can have this back part just open, and the axe will stay in there pretty decent. I haven't fully field tested it. I will be field testing this stuff for about a week. Then I have projects that I'm going to do with these. So, that's enough about the axe sheath. This is also nylon with like a foam interior grippy stuff. So enough about this. Let's continue on to the Winzwon. Winzwon. That's how I'm pronouncing it. So, this is how it looks just after you take it out of the box and sheath. Now, this blade cover is actually not the one that comes with it. It comes with another axe I got, but it's fairly loose. A little bit annoying. But the one that comes with it's fairly tight and it stays on there pretty good in my opinion. So, there's the axe. Very nice. Ignore the drawing on this side. Does have one of those round thingies. I don't like those. You can never get them out. Along with what looks like another metal one right in there. It's weird. But I tested it yesterday. I got these in the mail yesterday. Tested it. It's a little bit heavy. It is 1¼ pounds, but it just feels heavy. And but other than that, I do like the profile, very much so. Let me think. I am going to be doing a way more in-depth thingy on this stuff coming up here about early summertime, roughly. But I should probably tell you guys this now. Where did I put it? Oh, here we go. Just a sec. So, this hatchet, I'm comparing it to this hatchet. This hatchet has belonged to my parents for the past, I'm going to say 18 years. Just roughly 18 years. And, I have repaired it about 8 times. I actually had to... Now, do you see this part right here? That part's not here, right? I had to drop the head a full head length, okay? This axe head used to sit up here. So just wanted you guys to know that because it is all original material, original hickory, original head, not original blade. It's been abused for the past, I honestly don't know, I'm just going to say 18 years. This has 2 metal wedges, a broken drill bit that I jammed in there to make it stay in there, a couple nails. Better than my last fix on this axe, I must say. But it hasn't budged for at least a week. So yeah, possibly because my siblings put it down over there on my chair and forgot about it. So yeah, so I'm going to compare everything on this axe to this axe because I use this one a lot. I like it. A little bit of a too thin of a handle, but other than that, back over to this one. So I will give this company props, okay? Because I've walked through many stores and picked up many hatchets or camping axes or whatever it's called. And they're usually pretty short, probably about this far, with a 1.25 pound head, and very oval. Okay, not round, not like a weird long round, but I mean like just straight up oval. Okay, with like a sharp front and a very fat rear end back here. This one's more slim on the sides, and I would honestly call this like if you took a circle and like just stretched out the sides a little bit. Nope, not an oval, not like a chicken egg. But yeah, so I do like this. Completely distracted myself on what I was going to do. Okay. Clear thought. Think about what I was saying. What I'm going to do. Okay, so straight out of the box, pretty good feel. It has a nice paint, metal paint. I did notice there is lacquer on here on the actual front blade part, but I took this out yesterday. I de-limbed an entire tree. I did feel an ever so slight knock when I was whacking on it, like the head was loose, but I've tried like manually reefing it and stuff and whacking it on the rear and stuff. But it's only when I'm whacking branches. So that might just be me, or that might actually be the axe. So, yeah. But, as I said, right out of the box, I've done nothing to this axe, okay? I haven't even taken the lacquer off of the handle yet, because I want to give as much of a right out of the box review as humanly possible. So, back to that right out of the box. This has no blade. It's just straight up flat right here. It has the blade taper and profile and everything, but it's straight up flat. I don't know if you guys can actually see that, but it is in fact flat. See? I'm rubbing my finger hard. Okay? No cut. Got some lacquer on my finger. That's it. Okay? So, yeah. It also does come with this loop, so you can put like some string through, put your hand through, and go whacking. Let me think. Do I have to say anything else about this? A bit wide up here, but oh well. I don't really care all that much. I'm trying to think of if I want to say anything else about this. Oh, yeah, here we go. Oh, okay, so I've been planning this out ever since I got the axes last night, because I planned on doing a review on this stuff since last night, and I was thinking like, if I was a newbie to all this axe stuff, had no idea what I was talking about or what I was looking for, and I was going to go camping up in the mountains for a couple days, and I needed an axe, but I left mine at home, and it's about an hour to get back to home. Well, I'm going to need an axe to split kindling to do fire with, right? So, I'm like, okay. Walk into a store, grab an axe, walk out. Well, grab an axe, buy it, walk out. Well, if this axe is covered, and it has this on it, and that's just sitting on a shelf like this. Grab it, buy it, leave, okay? Take off this, dull. I don't know of anyone that takes a sharpening stone or a file up to the mountains to sharpen their axes. I don't know of anyone except for, professional firemen, right? Loggers? I don't know. But, yeah. So this actually does chop wood. I do know that much. But has no blade. No sharp edge, I should say. So that is a downside. There's a downside for me. Okay? And I would like if it was at least a little bit sharp. Okay? So yeah. That is my only complaint, is the fact that it has no blade. Other than that, this axe, Hatchet, is beautiful. I mean, like, beautiful profile. It has a reasonably well fitted up head up here. There's no gaps or anything. A little bit of paint got on the wood. Oh no. Down here, I'm not sure if you guys can see that. There's a little bit of a gap. Oh well, I don't care. I'm going to be taking this head off anyways to do a project with. So I'm going to need to take this head off anyway. I don't care if it's loose. But I am going to do a test on this, don't worry. Because I do notice when I watch an axe review, to find out if I like an axe, if I want to get it, if other people recommend it, they'll say, oh yeah, great axe, I love it, I use it every day, blah, 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 blah. Video ends. I want to see how it works. Want to know how good it chops. I don't just want to trust your word. I want to trust your word and see the actual action and quality of the blade and axe. So I'm gonna hand sharpen this with my metal file real quickly. Then we'll head out, chop down a tree or two, small trees like maybe that big of a round, delimit from top to bottom, and lay those trees aside. Done. Okay. That's all I'm going to do with this axe. I will be doing a way more in-depth review and 10 times longer for this axe. Coming up here, early springtime or so. Yeah. So, that's all I have for you guys. Can't end my video yet. Bloody hell. Because, you know, I have to go do the axe testing. So, we're going to cut for that. I should really stop gesturing the blade towards the camera, because YouTube might find that threatening and, you know, take my video down. So, back to what I was saying. I'm going to cut. We're going to jump to the forest, chop down 1 or 2 or 3, braid not work, chop down trees. Then I'll give my closing thoughts on it. And, yeah, that will be all for now. Maybe. I don't know. But all for this cut. Oh, there we go. There we go. So, it's time for me to test out this axe now. I'm going to be chopping down, well, one of those right there. I'm going to have to take out some limbs right there. But I did sharpen this a lot, and by a lot, I mean it's kind of iffy sharp. It will cut, I know that much. So, take off some limbs right there, chop down that one, because I do actually need that for a project coming up here this coming spring. So, put on my safety glasses, to healing the tree right here. Oh yeah, that's now I put the most basic of a grind you can put on an axe, okay? I put a blade edge, like a factory edge, okay? I put something on here as close to a factory edge as humanly possible. That other axe with the hickory handle, ooh, factory edge is fantastic. This one you actually have to sharpen yourself, so I'm not liking it all that much. Okay, take off the branches. I would like, actually no, I'm not going to leave this one. So, I was going to leave this one right here because it's small and it can grow into a big tree. So right down here, I don't know if you guys can see it, it's all bent and stuff. And that will turn into a widowmaker. And those trees you do not want to cut down. Well, you do actually have to because eventually they'll fall on someone. But you don't want to do it if you don't know what you're doing. So, due to the fact that widowmakers are nasty suckers, oops, let's cut down this little one anyway. Whoa, nice. There we go. So, was going to leave this tree, but chopped it down anyway. Oh well. So, also, for those of you who are watching this and said, hey, I cheated, because this one does not have an edge on it when you first get it, and yeah, I put an edge on here. No, I did not cheat by putting a weak edge on here. I put what you would call a factory edge, okay? Everyone has their own preferred edge. My edge is as sharp and as functional as possible. This, I have gotten X from the store, okay? This was straight up dull. I mean, like flat edge, okay? It chopped to an extent. More like brutality destroyed the stuff, okay? I put the closest thing to a factory edge as I could, okay? And that's just a real quick couple passes with my belt sander, putting an edge on here, okay? So, this is a factory edge to the best I can. The other X has a factory edge, but a really good factory edge, and profile too. So, ultimately it comes down to the fact that one axe is better than the other. Can I make this axe 10 times better? Can I make this axe up to the quality of that one over there? Yes, and yes I will. First, we have to chop down this tree right here. Ooh. Ooh. Yikes. Ah. This wider handle makes it so much more complicated. I need to work on that handle so much. All right, there we go. Over we go. There we go. Okay. Oh. Okay, there we go. So, this is my personal opinion, okay? Straight out of the box, this is the second worst axe I've had to deal with, okay? The second worst axe I've ever had to deal with, okay? That's saying something. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I have 11 axes, okay? Not as much as some people, but second worst axe I've ever had to deal with. Okay? So, the next video I'm going to be doing on this axe, I'm going to sharpen it as much as humanly possible. As much as I can. I'm going to take this head, I'm going to take the head off, reseat the head properly. I'm going to take off all this lacquer, burn it, wood seal it, just like I've done with all the other tools. And I have 4 axes I have to do that with, okay? That axe over there, honestly, I could leave it plain Jane as it is. I could use it forever, okay? Now that's present me talking, okay? Future me might have a different opinion, but for now, the hickory handled one compared to this one, the ash handle, this one, the handle's too slippery, honestly. It kept trying to turn in my hand. Very uncomfortable. The edges could be more flat. I will do that too, because I want to get a full good grip all the way around, okay? See that? My pinky that hold this rear end in like that, see, when I whack, it wants to do this, okay? Bend out like that. That is super uncomfortable, because then I get a massive cramp going all the way around here. But the other hatchet gives me way better control over it, so yeah. So I will be modifying these a bunch, heavily. So stay tuned. Those will be coming around. And if you guys made it to the end of the video, thank you very much. Leave a like, comment, subscribe. God's awesome. Have a wonderful day. See you guys later. Correction, evening.